The MP Concepts rear bumper winglets that we have here today will be a small and affordable way to add some of that GT350 inspired styling to the rear end of your 2015 and newer ride at home. Now, these winglets are constructed from a durable black molded polypropylene, are sold in pairs and require no drilling whatsoever, all for right around that $50 to $60 price point. So again, these options from MP Concepts are meant to mimic that same small styling found on the high-revving Shelby GT350, a car that I would say has a very unique appearance amongst the other S550s out there due to small additions such as this. Now, obviously, this is a very small part in the overall picture of an otherwise awesome car, but if you're looking or trying to achieve that GT350 look through different parts, such as maybe a rear bumper or diffuser, GT350 style spoiler, well then adding these winglets certainly be a nice addition and would look right at home. And the best part is you really don't have to fork out a ton of dough to get them on the car. Now, functionality-wise, I would argue these are certainly going to be more of an appearance-first modification, but that's not to say there isn't any functional benefit to them. In fact, because of how they actually are going to slightly stick out from the rear bumper and wheel well area, they're almost going to act as a little bit of a mud flap here, if you will, and protect that area directly behind the rear tires. And that's an area that's prone to rock chips, dirt, or even rubber from those extra smoky burnouts that we all love. Now, as far as the build and materials are concerned, well, as you might imagine, guys, not a whole lot to report here. We did mention that molded polypropylene build, very lightweight, obviously, very durable, and the plastic and texture will be very consistent with other plastic on your car, and that will certainly help these flow very well once installed. Now, obviously, color is black, as you guys can see, and they have been designed using OEM Ford CAD data to fit those rear wheel wells perfectly, and they do really stay true to that Shelby design. But now we actually want to shift gears and show you what it takes to get the MP Concepts winglets in place. And as I mentioned earlier, these have been designed to be a drill-free install. Instead, you're simply just going to use the combination of the factory push pins with a little bit of 3M tape, and that's pretty much it, guys. But because of that, site's just going to go soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, maybe 30 minutes of your time to complete from start to finish. But now, give you a better idea of just how these winglets get installed, here's a detailed walkthrough from an AM customer. Check it out.
The tools you're going to need are some panel removal tools, 7mm socket, ratchet, possibly an extension, some isopropyl alcohol, a rag, and a pair of scissors to cut your parts with. What comes in the box is your instructions, your right and left winglets, and some 3M tape. All right, so let's start the installation here. We've removed the rear tires. This isn't really necessary for this, but it'll make it easier for us to show you the clips and things that have to be removed inside of here. So we're gonna start off inside of here. We're gonna remove 3 of these clips right here, and right here. Then we're going to fold away the inside fender liner. We're going to remove these 2 7mm here and here. Next step, using your isopropyl alcohol and a rag, we're going to clean the inside of the inner fender. And make sure you do a good job at this, because this is where the 3M tape is going to adhere. Once this is dry, we're ready to install the part. We'll start off by removing the backing on the 3M tape. Now what you want to do is try to line these holes here on the part up with the 2 holes for the bolts you just removed. Then you want to press this firmly into place, from the top all the way down to the bottom. Next, we'll reinstall the 2 bolts. Move the fender liner back in place and reinsert the clips. The bottom clip appears to be over top of the part. So if you want to, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a 1/4-inch drill bit. We're going to drill a hole into that. We're going to install that clip back in place. And this installation is finished on this side. All right, take 2 on this side. All right, so this side is just like the other side. We're going to start off by removing the 3 clips, and we'll take out the 2 bolts. We'll get our piece installed. Put this one back together so we don't lose it. All right, we'll move the inner fender out of our way. We'll remove the 2 7mm bolts. Now we'll get ready to remove our 3M tape. We'll line our part up here, top part of the bumper. That in and stick it down. One note, we've already cleaned this side with isopropyl alcohol before we got started. Reinstall our 2 7mm bolts. Put the inner fender back in place. Reinstall our 2 clips. That's good. Install the clip here. We'll drill a hole like we did for the other side. And we'll install a clip on this side. And our installation is finished.
So if you're looking for a small but subtle way to get some of that GT350 styling on the rear end of your S550 at home, then be sure to check out these rear bumper winglets from MP Concepts right here at AmericanMuscle.com.